So today we're gonna talk about eight questions that I think are very important and very useful to think about. I think actually that we're gonna start with not with this one, but we're gonna start with the last one because there is a little bit more to talk about when I'm coming to this question, I think, and this is why I want to skip it for now. The last one is, what would you do if today was your last day? Is any just well anyway? What would you do? I think it is a very classic question. I still also on the other hand believe that it is a good one. But of course, people are gonna be like, well, I'm gonna spend time with family. I'm just, what would I do? I would really spend just all my time with my loved ones, I guess. Yeah, I would do so. And if I just really clearly know that it is going to be my last day, then I think that I would also probably kind of have a quote unquote cheat day. So then I'm not going to be too strict with my diet and shit. But I don't know. I think at least, I just have a funny feeling. I assume. But I think this is what I would do, yeah, because people are a very, very, very huge and important part of my life. I am actually doing an awful job at I would spend time with my family and try. Well, I'm not doing an awful job at maintaining relationships. It's quite fine. It is okay. I'm not doing an awful job. I still do have people from I don't know how to say it, but the thing is, I could do a better job. I could certainly do a better job. Anyway, next question: am I true to my values? Are you? Because I believe that we all have certain values and certain things that we believe in and certain things that are important to us, but we often do not, keep them in mind too often. For me, for example, might be being a nice person and being a generous person and these things. And I think that I don't know, on some days I'm gonna just do a better job, and some other days I'm gonna do just a worse job. And sometimes we lose those values. Sometimes we forget about them, and sometimes we just don't have them in mind anymore, which is a bad thing, I think, because it is our values, and this should really be something that we should be true to. Is there any other values that I'm having? Like, I just want to be remembered as a nice person, and I want to be nice, and I don't know. I just also want to be happy. If this is a value, I don't know. Could be. But anyway, what will people say about you at your funeral? This is an amazing question. And the first time I've actually encountered it, I was just really amazed. Like, there is so much to this, and there is so much thoughtful stuff in it. It is insane. It is very, 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 very cool and good. And I have to say, like, yeah, what are they gonna say? Are they going to say that you have been an awful person? Are they going to say that you have been an amazing person? Are they going to say that you have been another particular kind of person? What are they going to say? And I do think that it does slightly have something to do with thinking too much about what other people think about you. On one hand, on the other hand, it's just legacy. To really be honest, like, yes, there is going to be people, and I think it's important to focus on the right people there, because the thing is, on your funeral, well, yeah, it depends, but mostly there's going to be your family, there's going to be those people that you care about, and they also care about you, and it's probably also going to be the people that what am I saying? It's also going to be the people that have an opinion of you, and this opinion is important to you, if this makes sense. No, I think it does. Not quite sure though. But yeah, what are they gonna say? Because the point for me was, of course there's gonna be some people that don't think about you in a good way, but there's always gonna be people like that. Whether you've done things that are bad or not, but there is just gonna be. And I hope dearly at this point in time in my life, and I do hope that it is not gonna change, that this is not, that I'm gonna be remembered as a good person, indeed. I don't know. I just want to be good. This is it. Good in terms of being kind and being generous and trying to be a valuable, let's put it like this, valuable part of life, I think, and of the people that I'm surrounded with or that are surrounding me. And this is what I want to do. I don't want to be remembered as a bad person. Of course, like as I said, there's going to be some people that don't like me or dislike me. And, I'm fine with that. I'm not really that happy about it because, I want people to like me. I really do. Which does not have anything to do with being like, I don't know. Like, it really does not have anything to do with trying to please everybody, which is never going to be a good idea because in the end, you're going to lack maybe confidence in yourself, and you're going to lack, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to be happy with yourself if you're always trying to please somebody else and trying to be a certain kind of person that is pleasing somebody else. And which is fucked up. And we shouldn't be doing that. I believe. The next question. I like these questions because it gives me a lot to think and also talk about. What have been your biggest mistakes? And I believe, my point of view, it is a good question because it can show you that even though a certain thing has been a very big mistake, that it is temporary and it's not gonna last for just ages. I mean, if you've broken your arm and shit like that, then of course, or just if you cut off your arm, then yes, there is gonna be, there is gonna be a problem. Like, of course, it's gonna be lasting then. But I do have to say that a lot of these mistakes that we are making and that we are seeing and doing and stuff, they are, they are temporary and they're not that bad as they seem to be. And yeah, that's it. That's quite it. Next question. I just think what has been my, like, of course, I know I just thought through just a few mistakes that I think I've been making. Maybe, I don't know. I certainly have some mistakes, and I'm just not Jesus or something. I really do. Anyway, what are you doing to invest in your relationships? And this is a very important one for me because, as I've said before, I could do a better job at this. I could do a better job at maintaining my relationships. Maybe just calling a friend and just, that's it. Just doing this from time to time and try to just have a quick conversation with them, asking how they're doing, these things. And I hardly do that, which is not a good thing. And I should be doing more of this. And because I mean, especially because I could just I don't know, ask somebody and be like, well, just, do you want to hang out today? I want to do something today. And that's it, quite. I think it is very important because in the end, relationships are so important. So important. Having the right relationships and having the right people around you is an amazingly and huge important thing that can really change your life, that can just diminish your life, that can just break your fucking life, everything. And whether it is a love relationship or whether it is just a friendship. But I do also want to refer to, love relationships because, if just some people might know, I've broken up with my girlfriend at the time, like I think a month ago or something. I'm actually really fine with it. I do, like, of course, it is something different. It really is. And there is definitely benefits to having a love relationship. Period. That's it. Is there any benefits to just being alone and just doing whatever? Yeah, there is as well. But yeah, I think it is a good thing. I think it really is a good thing if it is the right person. If it is like just an abusive relationship and shit like this, then no, just fuck that shit. But could you do a better job? And I believe that that people can in general do a better job at that. You know. What nice thing can you do for someone else today? I've actually been these are not the ones that I've been just typing myself and stuff. I've been partly copying them from the web. Been searching amazing questions and some shit. Anyway, what nice thing can you do for someone else today? Could you give them a compliment? Could you tell them that whatever? Could you whatever it might be? What could you do? What could you do? I just ideally believe from the bottom of my fucking heart that we all could. We all could. Are we doing it? Not often. Not always. Not really. But we could. So yeah. So why don't we? And yes, the last question, and probably the most important one for me, and I'm going to talk about some things there. What are you grateful for? It is also a very important question because there's for everyone there is something to be grateful for everyone, whether it is health, which is a very pure thing in my point of view, whether it is something else, like I don't give a shit. There is always something that we can be grateful for, and for me it is. And a problem that I'm having is that this is going to be something that not a lot of people are going to see, or at least not the right people are going to see. It's kind of basically a message to my friends, people from school, people that have been surrounding me the past, 10 years or something. I don't know. I'm grateful for every one of those. Whether I just am in a friendship with them at this point of time or not, I do think that it all together made me to the person that I am, and I'm actually relatively happy with who I am. Relatively, there's of course some things that I am not really happy with that I could change, and I also maybe should change, or that I've just obviously done. But of course, we all have. But more importantly, to people in class, yesterday there was a party. And it's been some sort of yes, we've done it. We have graduated quite. We haven't got our results yet, fortunately, but this is also something that I'm looking forward to because then I'm gonna see these people again, and I'm super grateful for every single fucking time I see them. And I didn't really think that it's gonna be so difficult for me. I've always been just liking school, but because of the people. That's it. Of course, if you're in school and you're just doing something that you really don't like, then it is going to be shit. But if you just do something that you somehow like with people that also somehow like it, and you can talk about things with them and just, I don't know, have fun and having a good time, this is amazing. This is just purely amazing. And I'm super happy about that. Super happy. And I'm so grateful for every single fucking person there. Whether I have been just talking to them a lot or not, I am just happy. And as I said, these people are probably not gonna see that. But yeah, I'm super duper grateful for the party that we had. Really super duper. And grateful to the point where I do have to say that there's, not that many words to express to express what I'm thinking and to express just how I'm feeling about this, which, the limitations of language. I could paint a picture. Maybe this is going to be better. Maybe, I don't know. I could try. But yeah, I just want to say thank you. But I do think that I'm gonna make a speech or some shit like this, just some something to also say that I don't know how much it's gonna mean to people. I really don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm gonna end the episode there. So I wish you the best health, of happiness, and also success, and also hope that you're gonna remind yourself you're gonna be remembered, which basically means your legacy, and basically means just being a nice person, and then also being remembered as a nice person. 3 other questions that I'm having for you are: why are you here? What are you trying to change, and what is bothering you the most? These 3 questions are hopefully gonna show you your purpose and maybe even a business idea, which is, I think, a very important and cool thing.